So kutoa hivyo naona tu huku inacheza. So sasa okay, so nikaambia they thought me nilikuwa nimekufa pia juu matron she died on the spot.
Oh, she died on the spot.
Yeah, so alikufa on the spot then so mimi sasa sikuwa na respond anything. So wakafikiria pengine hata mimi nimeenda hivyo. So hivyo so tulikuwa tunapeleka pamoja but along the way mimi nikaamka.
Like you were being taken.
Yeah.
Wait, you were being taken literally to the mortuary.
Yes.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Inspire 7 with Miss Eunice. And today we have one of the handsome young men around, and he will be giving us our story. So sit down, relax, and enjoy the story because I know it will motivate, it will inspire, and it will also make you learn 2 or different lessons in life. So allow me to welcome my guest for today. Karibu sana.
Thank you. My name is Kennedy Kimeli. Currently I'm in Nairobi at Wama as admin.
So we are going straight to the point. We do not want to go around the bush. As you can see, Ken is on a wheelchair, and we always say, you know, our last episode we say disability is just a club anyone can join, and you know they say disability is not inability. Ken is working at Wama, one of the best restaurants here in Kenya, here in Lavington, and it is where we are currently actually. So Ken, yes. I can literally see you are on a wheelchair, and I know there is a story behind the wheelchair, and there is a story of resilience behind this wheelchair. So how did it start for you to be able to sit on a wheelchair?
Okay, thank you, Eunice. So, okay, my disability came when I was in high school. It was in 2009, where I was helping one of my classmates. Taking him to hospital. So it was during the examination period, and we were supposed to close school on Friday. So that day was on Tuesday. So my classmate then fell down, and I was one of the scouts. Okay, so we helped with my other scout members, with him outside, and then we do first aid, and then later we call matron when she came. Yeah. So she realized that this disease was very bad, and we had to take him to hospital. So I was among the students who accompanied him. So along the way, we got a road accident before reaching the hospital.
With this guy?
Yeah, with this guy, and I was with we were 5 inside. Because driver, matron.
The guy
and 2 other students and I. So I think it was about 1 kilometer. Then I realized that we were on the outside the road, and I don't know what happened from there, because what I saw, I saw nikaona gari tu inaenda out of the road, and then ikaanguka. Yenye ili happen, mimi niliona tu gari imeenda kando ya barabara. Alafu wakati driver alirudisha tu on the road, so ika-roll. So after kuroll on that, so I don't know what happened to me, because me nilisimia. Nilikuja nikaambiwa, so ni kama ilikuwa overspeeded, and then
it was an ambulance.
No, it was
just a normal car.
Yeah, it was a normal car. It was a principal car.
Okay.
Yeah, so because gari ya shule ilikuwa imeenda Eldoret. So na hakukuwa na gari ya shule, so we had to use gari ya principal. Tukaenda tu hapo ndo tukapata accident. So I don't know what happened from there. But mimi nilijisikia njiani. So kujisikia njiani, mimi naona tu mimi nimewekwa tu gari. Alafu kuona on this side, nikapata matron amelandishwa pia. So kuangalia hii side, so namuona matron, damu imejaa kwa uso. Alafu mimi sijui what is happening. So naona nikitaka kutoa mkono juu alikuwa amelani mkono.
Yeah, obviously.
So kutoa mkono naona hapa inacheza. So kumbe mkono ilikuwa imefunjika pia. So kufunjika hapa, so nika realize juu sikuwa na feel anything from. So kutoa hiyo naona tu huku inacheza. So sasa okay, so nikaambia they thought me nilikuwa nimekufa pia juu matron she died on the spot.
Oh, she died on the spot.
Yeah, so alikufa on the spot then so mimi sasa sikuwa na respond anything. So wakafikiria pengine hata mimi nimeenda hivyo. So hivyo so tulikuwa tunapeleka pamoja but along the way mimi nikaamka.
Like you were being taken. Yeah. Wait, you were being taken literally to the mortuary.
Yes. Yeah, so so matron akapelekwa hospital. No, akapelekwa mortuary. Then mimi nikaenda hospital.
Now, what about the other 3 guys?
Okay.
And the driver, walifanya nini?
Kitu yenye inashangaza sana ni yule mwenye tunapeleka hospitali. Ikakuwa ni yeye ndiye anatutoa kwa gari.
Wait.
Yeah.
Like mwenye mnapeleka hospitali?
Yeah.
Ni yeye sasa anawasaidia.
Yeah, akaamka then sasa yeye sasa ndio story naambiwa sasa mimi sikuwa na respond anything.
Yeah.
So ikakuwa ni yeye ndiye anatutoa gari wanatoka. So wale student wawili pamoja na huyu mtu tulikuwa tunapeleka hospitali hawakupata any injuries. But mwenye alipata injury kidogo ni driver. Mimi ndio mbaya, then matron alikufa on the spot. Yeah. So life tu ikaanza hapo. What is happening then nikapeleka hospitali. First day kwanza then along the way nasikia ambulance inaenda ndio nimeshawekwa kwa ambulance. Nikapeleka hospitali Eldoret Hospital.
Yeah.
Doctor's Plaza. So hapo sasa ndo wakanilaza tu. So kunilaza tu I think nilikaa for 1 month. But sasa mimi nilikuwa nafikiria this one itaisha tu.
Saa hizo zenye sasa umepelekwa hospitali unajisikia like una feel miguu, una feel mikono, ulikuwa na sense of any.
Yeah, nilikuwa na feel everything. But sasa si vile sana juu one of my brothers so anaitwa Vincent. So nienda alikuwa ananichunga after sasa nimepeleka hospitali. So wakati tulikuwa tunalala na yeye.
Yeah.
Juu sasa yeye so unajua si in hospital so lazima uchungwe na mtu.
Yeah.
So tuseme akikaa tuseme akae kwa kitanda alafu anakuza miguu. So mimi nilikuwa namwambia usonge hiyo nasikia pain from my legs. So hiyo ilikuwa before nifanyiwe operation. So after kufanywa sasa operation sasa everything went off. Totally off. My legs feel anything from there.
Okay. Yeah. Like you have now been taken to hospital.
Yes.
And you have undergone an operation.
Yes.
And after the operation, everything is gone. The sense of feeling.
Yes.
Okay, so how was it for you?
It was really bad. It was really bad because I was not expecting anything from there because okay, what I was imagining from the hospital, so I thought maybe after the operation and then after being discharged, maybe nitatumia as a kind of crutches after some time, then nilikuwa nafikiria nitarudi shule penye nilikuwa. So jumili nilikuwa nafikiria hii ni kitu tu ya kupona.
Itapona.
Itapona pale. Ni ile tu madaktari walikuwa wananipea hope. Juu sasa nisikuwa najua yani kuwa na spinal injury ita affect aje. Then on that nilikaa kwa hiyo hospitali for that for 1 month. So nika develop wounds. So could develop those wounds. So nilikuwa nafikiria tu ni vidonda
wounds on your back.
Yeah, on my side and sacrum. Yeah. So nikatreatiwa hizo and then after discharge from hospital. Nikaona tu natumia wheelchair.
Yeah.
Nikadischarge nikaenda nyumbani hivyo. So wakatafuta daktari mwenye atakuwa ananifanyia mazoezi.
Yeah.
Na kutreatiwa those wounds. Sasa ilikuwa imeanza but haikuwa deep.
Yeah.
So alafu a big mistake daktari alikuja kufanya. I think he was not that professional on wounds. But huyu sasa alikuwa physiotherapist. So yeye akakuja ana clean na hydrogen peroxide. So ku clean na hydrogen peroxide. So okay, hydrogen peroxide ukiweka mahali hivi inakuwa white.
Yeah.
Kidonda. inakuwa white. So ikikuwa white, so yeye anachukua surgical plate then ana scratch hiyo damu at least ionekane. Then so he keeps on doing that until those wounds can deepen kabisa, kaingia ndani mpaka mfupa inaonekana on this side. So alafu ika develop some pockets inside the skin. So hapo sasa ndo one of my uncle, brother to my father, he decided to be taken to spinal injury for kind of rehabilitation, because national spinal injuries are rehabilitation for those who got a spinal injury and other. So they organized and I was being taken to spinal injury. I met other friends, those who had the same condition with me. So I met another guy called Heli Monoro. Monoro inspired me so much. So because sikuwa nimejikubali by the nilikuwa na stress most of the time. So with stress that most of the time napata tu maisha naona hii hapana, hii ni ngumu. Sasa najipata niko kwa wheelchair, mimi niko mgeni kwa hii situation. Alafu nikikumbuka ile maisha yangu yenye iko baadaye. Nilikuwa nacheza mpira, nakimbia. Mimi was the best athletic. Kwa nakimbia 100 meters, 200 meters. Na nilikuwa napenda those games. But so nile unakumbuka unaona
I should go back to that time.
So but nilikuwa na hope.
Utapona.
Kupeleka hospitali spinal injury, unajua sasa hakuna mtu kwenye atakuchunga. So mnakaa pekee.
So before we continue, now you have been taken to spinal injury and you have not yet accepted yourself and you're still hopeful that you will walk again one day. How was the transition for you? Because I believe you were in high school, you wanted to continue with your course, you wanted to finish high school, and now you've been brought to a rehabilitation center whereby you are being told you need to accept yourself, you need to be doing this because you are now seated on a wheelchair. How was it for you?
It was tough because I was not even thinking if I will go back to school. Because I was thinking that someone who is on a wheelchair hazienda shule. So I was thinking that sasa nikaenda kukaa nyumbani. So but Eli aliniambia amesoma. Juu Eli alikuwa amekaa na hiyo condition. So yeye akaniencourage, akaniambia you can go back to school. Akaniambia kuna special school, mimi sikuwa jua kama kuna
special schools.
So akaniambia kuna special school, then unaenda unasoma, maliza shule. Bambani tu na maisha. So akaniencourage tu hivyo mambo na maisha. Sasa wakati nilikuwa namuona Eli, alikuwa ananiambia mimi nimekaa naye. Nikasema kweli kama yeye hapo hivi na anakaa smart, why not me? So nikaanza sasa kujaribu kusema it is not me alone. So
the other people who are
doing it in life. So nikakuwa na roho juu, nikasema what should happen? I'll have to accept and life iendelee.
So that was now the acceptance part of it.
That was part of the acceptance. Alafu sasa after ikiwa juu nilikaa in that hospital, juu walikuwa na treat so many wounds pia, as well wakanifunza how to survive. So wakanifanyia operation ya vidonda. Walifanya operation.
Hiyo kidonda.
Ilikuwa tatu on side, this side na nyuma inaitwa sacral. So wakafanya vidonda. So kuna wengine walifanya skin grafting.
I can imagine how painful it was for you to.
Absolutely.
And how it's. I am sorry I'm asking this question, but how were you able to sit even on a wheelchair?
Okay, before I had to learn how to use wheelchair first because sikuwa najua kusukuma wheelchair. And the same person who teaches me how to push wheelchair is Eli Monoro. He's an amazing guy. I like him. He's a good friend of mine.
Alright, shout out to Eli. We will have you one of these fine days on the show.
Okay, so yeye sasa akanifunza wakati nilikuwa spinal injury. So akanifunza alinipea wheelchair yake. So nitumie. So kwa hiyo time kuna wheelchair nilikuwa natumia but it was not in a good condition. So mimi nilikuwa naona yake it was very nice wheelchair. So akanifunza akaniambia unakaa hivi na hivi ndani ukitaka kukata kona ndani unashika hii kitu na hivyo.
No, at this point uko na wounds, right? Ama
hiyo ishapona.
Wounds zishapona.
Yeah, because walifanya skin grafting. Na kuna venye walienda wakamix, kuna sijui I don't know the name, but kuna vile walienda wakashona, walishona the wounds ilikuwa side then skin grafting. Alafu nikalala for 6 months.
Okay.
Kulala. Just sleeping on kulala na tumbo.
Yeah.
Ukilala na tumbo tu hakuna kuchikeuza, because ukichikeuza uta interrupt nini hiyo mahali penye walifanya operation. Na ujue no one is helping you. You are the only one who is helping yourself. Because I remember tulikuwa tunaamshwa by 4. So tunaletewa maji ya kuoka. But sasa si ile unaoka properly, so you just wipe yourself.
So how are you expected to wash yourself on the bed?
It was really fun, but it was very enjoyable because nilienjoy tu, nilikuwa nalala, so unaamka tu nile tu ushazoea, unaletewa maji, unawekea maji, so sasa wewe acha hiyo maji lazima uoge. Juu madaktari wanaenda rounds and lazima uwe clean.
But at that point you were not moving, or?
I was not moving, I was just on bed.
On bed?
For 6 months.
It must have been hard for you.
It was very hard.
Being on bed for 6 months.
Because, but hata hivyo nilikuwa nataka nipone. Kulala for that 6 months, unajua huwezi keti chini. Hata kuinuka tu huwezi, juu umelala tu hivyo, umeanza kuchikeuza, so kiuno imeshikana. So huwezi kubend ama kufanya nini. So nikapeleka kwa gym. So kupeleka huko sasa nikaanza kufanya sasa mazoezi. Step by step.
It's like you are now starting another
life. Yeah.
You have to adjust. You are walking.
Yeah.
You have spent 6 months on bed.
I thank God that nilikuwa na ropo. Sikuwa nimenish hivi ama kuchiweka chini hivyo. So I struggled, but I thank God because it is encouraging me now. It's really encouraging because when anything comes for me now, tuseme kuna stress fulani ama situation fulani imenikujia, so I remember those things that mimi nimetoka huko na huko na huko. Na yes, life will go very hard.
So now you umetolewa hospitali, uko kwa gym, unafanyishwa mazoezi. Take me through that process.
Okay, so after sasa kutolewa from bed now, jinsi ya kutengeneza to make my bed. But sasa hata ukiwa kwa bed, so kuna jinsi ulikuwa tunafunzwa kutengeneza kitanda ukiwa tu kwa hiyo bed. So unatandika hii side, kisha kuwa unaruka hiyo side, ndani unatengeneza hii side mpaka inakuwa very nice.
And you are not moving for 6 months, but unatengeneza hiyo bed.
Unatengeneza hiyo bed, bora tu iko sawa.
What a story!
Yeah. Ndio hata hivyo maisha yangu sasa tuseme hata nikikuja kazini. Sitegemei mtu aniletee. Naenda peke yangu. Na yani nakuja peke yangu.
So now after getting the disability, how did your relatives, your family react towards it? Did they accept you or what happened?
Okay, I would say they accepted because he really helped me. Especially my father.
Shout out to your daddy.
I thank him so much. My father really did something awesome to me because he never rejected me. My mother also, she was always there for me. Even when I was in hospital, she was there for me, and also my brother. My father, Vincent.
So it's like you were accommodated. You didn't really face discrimination and stigma in the family.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. So bringing it forward, how is life now after college? You have been employed. How is life now?
Okay, life now, I would say life now.
Are you still hopeful that you will work again?
I'm not sure about that. That one I left it a long time ago about that one. So yes, I still have hope because miracles happen.
Yes.
Sometimes miracles happen, and sometimes you have to let life go. Yeah. So instead of thinking or wasting your time saying that I just want to work, maybe, because you don't know when is that time will come. So just you have to have that hope in God that one day, one time, you just welcome the future and move. But sometimes I don't care if life should move.
You have already accepted yourself.
I've already accepted myself.
So I know there are people who are watching you out there, and they are like, I have faced like the same, but not really the same story. I think you know my story, but for me accepting myself, it took me quite some time before I accepted it. But I believe there is someone out there who is watching tonight or this morning or this afternoon, and they are like, I am on this wheelchair, I just got an accident, I just fell down, and now I have a disability. What would you tell someone who is at that point in life?
Okay, what I will encourage them is that the first thing to do is to accept, to have faith in God. Yeah, because God is doing things to many people. Yeah. And despite the challenges that people are going through, so God has a reason. He has a reason for everything. And in whatever that you do or you face any challenge, trust in the Lord. So try to accept everything is happened for a reason, and also there is time for everything also. Maybe I'm going through this situation right now, but this is something, there is season for everything. So it is me today going through this, but tomorrow everything is going to be alright. And then another thing is that people should not define themselves through disability, because if you define yourself or just diminish yourself with disabilities, so there is nowhere that you will go. So try to accept yourself, move on with life. Thank God you are alive today, because I always thank God because I'm alive today. Because imagine that I was being taken to mortuary and I woke up along the way. So this is a miraculous thing. So people should trust in God, and if you are not a believer, try to have that faith that God will do something for you. Wow. And another thing, Eunice, is that okay, we all go through a sport situation. Yeah. And disability is not an ability. True. So everything we can do in a way that ability can make us to
do everything. Do everything that any other person can do. Because when I walked in over this place, I found you, on that seat, and I'm like, wow, I'm so proud of you, Ken. Like, seeing someone who has a disability making it in life, it always brings me a lot of joy. And that's what we are trying to be in this show. We are trying to be the voice of the voiceless in the society, whereby we're telling the world, I can. Whatever you can do, you're nice, I can also do it. Despite me being on that wheelchair, I can also do it. So I am super proud of you. Parting shot tonight is, okay, first, thank you, Ken, for being on this show. I do appreciate you. Thank you very much for telling us your story. Oh my God, it is such a story, an emotional one, because I can literally imagine you are being taken to mortuary, and God just did his miracle, and you are taken to the hospital. Goodness, if you don't believe there is miracle, like if you don't believe in miracles, this story should tell you that you should believe in miracles for real, because I can literally imagine that feeling. But you know what, guys, despite him having this disability, despite him undergoing all those things, he is still standing, moving on. He has already accepted himself. So I really wish you all the best in life, and you know, I pray that the heavens and the earth will conspire for your favor, and God will grant you all the desires of your heart. So guys, you have been watching Inspire 7 with Miss Eunice, and just in case you want to share your story in this channel, on this show, you can get in touch with me by my email, that is mumoeunice@gmail.com. You can also find me on all social media platforms. On Instagram, I call myself Miss Eunice. On Facebook, it is Eunice Musau and Eunice Mumo, that is, and also on Twitter, it is Eunice Musau. You can also follow Kennedy Kimeli. He is on all social media platforms. Until next Friday, don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, and let me know what you think about this story and what advice you have for Kennedy. And if you want to share your story, get in touch with me, and let's be the voice of the voiceless in our society. God bless.